Hi, Pulp Viking here. This is, I'll do this fast because the light is fading. It's getting dark. It's 4 o'clock. Uh, so I'm filming from my daughter's future room. It's going to be finished in a week, I think, actually. Uh, Maybe with the floors a little bit more. I'm starting work in February. So I want to try to get it finished before that, but I'll do my best. Let's just show you what I did today with a mason. We made a window here and a door here. It's going to be a glass door so she can look over the fields. The fields of mine down till the, oops, how do I do this? To the woods down there. The trees. It's not wood, it's just trees. And the horses are actually up down there. The rest of the room is just, it's an old barn and I really like it. I'm going to keep the ceiling like it is. Just sand it down a little bit maybe. And the walls are going to be white. And we're going to have wooden floors, stuff like that. And I'll order a window and a door. But anyway, I got books today that I'll just show you before the light fades. I got Blade of the Immortal, deluxe edition. I saw an interview with Jeff Darrow, and he was mentioning this, and I really like Lone Wolf and Cop. So I thought, I'd give this a try. It was on sale. It's a nice edition. I like these big. It's really beautiful artwork. Yeah. I never read it, but again, I like Lone Wolf and Cop. I'm not into too much of the. I like the more the samurai, Lone Wolf and Cop style stuff. So we'll see. I'll put this on the third floor because it's in plastic, so I can put the next one on top of it, and that is Monsters by Barry Windsor Smith. My first encounter with Windsor Smith was Uncanny X-Men 205, I believe. The Wolverine cover where he's hooked up on all the equipment. I've only just started this, and it's really beautiful artwork. Really, really beautiful. It feels a little bit too European for me. By that I mean it's a little bit too much talking heads. European comic books, I go to France, not a lot. I used to go like twice a year. And I always went to the comic book shops down there and, spend hours going through all the comics. And the things they have in common is that there's a lot of talking going on. And what I like about the Japanese books and the American books is there's a lot of action. And I don't mean people killing each other or fighting, but just, people doing stuff instead of people talking about doing stuff. And that's the difference between, I think, between European and US comics and Japanese comics as well. The US and the Japanese are very, very good at actually showing action. And this is a medium like movies. It's a little bit like movies, yeah. Like European movies. It's a lot about two people talking. While an American movie is a lot about airplanes exploding and I'm not saying one thing is better than the other. It's just that I think a visual medium like comic books and movies should take advantage of the stuff that of the fact that it is a visual medium and you can show stuff. Like instead of talking about doing stuff, you'll just show it. I hope Blade of the Immortal is like that. This is yeah. I like stuff like this, like where people are doing stuff. Just in the beginning of the book here, it's a lot of talking. And I don't know if it's necessary. But I'm looking forward to reading it anyway. And it is beautiful artwork. Barry Winston Smith, Uncanny X-Men 205. He's popular for a lot of other stuff, like Weapon X and other stuff. I can't remember. It's Conan, of course. Jesus. This is a bit of a mistake, but I got it cheaper, and it's Go 1. Why are you buying this comic book, Jasper? Because I thought this was the first artwork of Jim Aparo, but it's a number 6. So, I got this one. Yeah. You know, sometimes I have too much stuff going on. I guess there's a lot of in this box, because this box is from November and December. I'm using Stackery now for the first time, and thank you to comic collector, geek collector comic, the Canadian fella. It's really, really good, you know. Instead of me buying loads of books and paying shipping for them individually, I'll just, well, I am still paying shipping individually, I guess, but just for the US, not for Denmark. So it's a lot cheaper that way for me. Buying stuff, it's going to build up there, and then they'll ship it to me when I want them to. So, well, I have this now, so. I was thinking that instead of trying to collect all the first appearances and all the very expensive books, because I can't afford that anyway, I'm gonna like fill in the blanks, like Justice League. I was reading Justice League International America last night, and it's just, you know, it's Adam Hughes artwork. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's like $1 or $2. Like it's a dollar bin comic book, and it's Adam freaking Hughes. It's Keith Giffen, J.M. DeMatteis. The writing is, the stories are really, really entertaining. The characters are both drawn and portrayed. It's a win-win. Anyway, but I'm also trying to pick up the first work of writers and artists that I like. And this, Twisted Tales number 3, with a great cover by Richard Courtman. That's not why I bought it, but I love that cover. Look at that. There's a head and an arm. It's great. Look at the guard. He's like, but Jesus. Twisted Tales 3 is Brett Blevin's first comic book work. Brett Blevins was he had a good run on New Mutants. He did Sleepwalker. I think he did Spider-Man as well. I'm not too sure. I know he did Batman. But I really like his style. He has a bit of a different style. And this is his first published work, Twisted Tales 3. Yeah. I like that. I got Roger Rabbit number 1 because I found it cheap, and I like Roger Rabbit. Oh, I'm just gonna with those two, and I got the Marvel Family number 81. It's my communist background. It's a communist cover. Look at that big old King Kong communist. You know, grabbing airplanes, wearing my finger here out of the sky, and the Marvel family will beat the living crap out of him. Yeah, I like that. I found it again. I search a lot for these, and I wait, and actually, again, the Canadian fella, Comic Collector Geek. I think that's it, Comic Collector Geek. It's not a very good name, man. You should just be the Canadian fella. He was talking about how when he tried to negotiate prices down, and I actually used the advice, and I use it now for all my purchases on eBay. And sometimes you get, people who wants to sell. Sometimes you get people who think that their comic books are worth a lot more than they are. And oh, sorry. I just saw my teeth. I haven't checked myself in the mirror all day, so this is the first. Anyway, this is the Marvel Family 81. It's a communist cover, and this is my childhood, or part of my childhood. The communists. I talked about that in an earlier video. Another great comic book. It's not in very good shape. It's the first Marvel work by Brett Blevins. He did this, The Dark Crystal, and The Last Starfighter. I don't think I have The Last Starfighter. No, this and Crawl and The Last Starfighter. It's a beautiful cover, though. But this is in really, really poor condition. I think it was sold to me as a VF, or maybe a fine. And the cover is just barely hanging in there. I know grading is, it doesn't matter. I didn't buy it. It's not going to be worth money at some stage, or it's just, it's cute. They have like pictures from the movie in the back. I really like Jim Henson. Jim Henson was like, when I was a kid, I lost my dad when I was 6 years old, and Jim Henson became my second dad. I love The Muppet Show. I read a lot about him when I was young. I felt sad when he died. Yeah. The puppet world, especially Jim Henson's puppet world, meant a lot to me. The Dark Crystal is not the best movie. I gotta be honest, I've seen it a few times, and the story is not very good. The puppets are cool, but I think The Labyrinth is a lot better. It's a lot better movie. It's more entertaining. But this is Brett Blevins' first Marvel work. They're cool, the Marvel super specials, right? Wow. So I don't have The Last Starfighter. I'm gonna get that as well. I try to collect a lot of Blevins because I like his work. I'm gonna show you some. When I got back into comic books, I had a hiatus of a year or maybe 2 years where I weren't really reading or collecting any books, and then I got back into it. Lots of stuff happened in my life. I got back into comic books, and I've talked about this a few times. When I first got on YouTube again, because I've been here before, there was a lot of all the comic book channels, or most of them, readily available, were talking about investments. It's all about the money and the keys and the investments. And I got sucked into that because I'm a fucking idiot. Sort of. I bought this Spectacular Spider-Man 64. It's the first Cloak and Dagger. I love Cloak and Dagger. I think I have all the other comics. I have all their appearances in Spider-Man. I just don't have this. If I'd bought it now, like 2 months later, I would have bought it raw. But I didn't. It's a 9.4. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Who gives a fucking crap? I want to read it. I have the Danish copy, so I read the story, but I just, yeah. But now I have it in plastic. And then we're at the late hours. You're sitting there um, searching for comic books. There's an auction somewhere, and you're thinking, yeah, I'd buy that for $1. So you put in a bet, and it goes up. And you're at the end of the auction. Sorry, my legs are asleep. Ay. You're at the end of the auction, and hang on a second, and and you just get caught up in it. That's why now I have a rule. I still do auctions. I just rarely ever win, but I still do them. I do win. I think I won 2 this month actually. But what I do is I put in a bet. Sorry. I put in a bet, and oh, that's horrible with that shadow. I'll just move closer. I put in a bet, and I figure out what is this comic worth, and what do I want to pay for it? How much do I want it? I put in the bet, and then that's it. I just leave it. I don't do the sniping. I don't, because what happens to me, at least, and I know there's a lot of people out there who have a lot of self-control and who are great people and all that. But what happens to me is that I get caught up in it, and I end up buying stuff that I don't really want. I wanted it for $1. No, $3 maybe. I can't remember what I paid for these, but I just do them in the right order. Yeah. Take it out of the back. Crisis on Infinite Earth. It's George Perez, right? It's visually, this is a masterpiece. Is it Wolfman? Yeah. Story-wise, it's a fucking mess. Like, to me, I don't think this is very good. I read it, and I was like, what the hell just happened? And then I read it again, and I was like, oh, what? No. But the artwork in this, which you can't see because it's fucking encased. Right. Anyway, the artwork is beautiful. It's beautiful. George Perez. It's amazing artwork. Like, he's drawing like 30 characters in a panel. It's amazing. I didn't just buy number 1, of course. That's not where I stopped. Because I put in a bid for number, I don't know why, number 4. I don't know how much I paid for this, but too much. Maybe $30. Why? It's a 9.6, and I would much rather have preferred to have them in raw, but I do have the trade paperback. And didn't stop there. There's number 5 as well. Actually, looking at this, first I thought, it's a blank cover, but looking at it now, it's a really, really cool cover. Look at Perez. Look at the freaking amount of characters he's drawing here on a cover. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's 80 about on a cover. It's crazy. Perez is a master. Mad respect for the guy. Mad respect. So sad that he's dying. Yeah. But yeah, he's leaving a legacy behind that. It's in the comic book industry. It's just mad what he has done. It's just New Teen Titans, all the DC artwork he has done is just crazy. Okay, so this is not for the kids, but this is for Dad. It's Milo Manara who's doing the cover of Grindhouse. Yeah, that's an astronaut pleasuring herself in a very skin tight. I don't think they're that, but you know, whatever. It's Milo Manara, and I really like Milo Manara's drawings. It's really beautiful. And I got a really good deal on this as well. Otherwise I would never have bought it, but and the last one is my favorite cover that I bought. No, I'm gonna remove the tape. Maybe I should do an entire video on that, but not like in a construction site. But sorry, yeah, you see the coming now. The tape. I once tried to do this where you take you have the tape on it, you take it up and you flip it over and you pull the comic out, and the tape got stuck to the front of the cover, X-Men 60 something, and it just ripped the cover. So now I always remove the tape. I was so mad at myself that day. Anyway, this is the best book of them all. It was like, I can't remember what I paid for this. It's in a horrible condition. It's a 2.0. But look at this cover. It's freaking amazing. This is the sign of the times. This is Batman versus the rainbow creature. That right there. I just before people get mad and start screaming at me, and I have friends who are gay, I don't care about who you fuck and love, who you're with, as long as you're happy. All right? I don't care. You're not a less of a person or more of a person, or you're not brave, or you're just a person. And you're a guy who likes guys, cool, you know? You're a woman who likes women, cool. I don't care. I just literally do not care. What I don't want is you stuffing your ideology down my throat. I don't want it with religion. I don't want it with politics. And I don't want it with gender politics. You know, you can marry whoever you want to marry. Don't do it in a church. Sorry, my legs are sleeping again. Because why would you want to marry in a church when you're gay? The church is fucking crazy. The priest, the Bible, the whole thing. I'm sorry if I offend anyone, but it's another ideology. It's another... And again, you know, you can believe in whatever. If you believe in God and you think that's great, cool. I don't believe in anything. Well, I do believe in some things, but I don't let it control my life. I think it's good to have a higher power, or there's something more than yourself. I have 4 kids. I have 2 horses. I have my family. You know, I have people I care for. I have people I'm responsible for. I have people that when I make a decision, I have to take them into consideration. It's not just me. And I'm not the biggest person in my life, you know. I think it got, well, my legs. I think it annoyed me because, I'll just pull you closer. It annoyed me because it bled into everything. It bled into comic books. 5 years ago, something like that. With the whole social justice warrior crap. And it was crap in comic books. And it's still crap. And there are writers that I'll just avoid because I think they're... When people are trying to teach you something through art, you can show people something through art. you can say, okay, this is my view of life. Cool. But when you're saying you're an asshole if you think this, or you're a bastard if you think that, then fuck you very much. Don't tell me how to think. I'm almost 50 years old. I know how to think. I know what's right and wrong in my world. I've been through a lot in my life. If you're a person who thinks about stuff, then you don't need people to tell you what's right and what's wrong. Why would you need that? You don't. So that's what I thought that this was. This was the whole, again, if you're gay, God bless you. Great. I can't stress it enough. I don't care. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care who you marry. I don't care who you live with. Be happy. Be kind. That's important. The other stuff is not important. And you don't have to tell me that I have to accept who you are. I don't care who you are. If you're nice, you're nice. If you're not, fuck off. It's very simple. I don't want, if other people go around and tell you that you're a horrible person because you're a guy who likes guys, fuck them. Don't listen to them. Be more than that. But do not listen to the rainbow monster either. Okay? Because he turns people into two-dimensional beings. And we're not. Just because we don't believe in your ideology doesn't mean that we're two-dimensional. We're old-fashioned, or... To be quite honest, I have 4 kids. If they came home and say that they were gay, I wouldn't care, as long as they're happy. That's all that matters to me. As long as they're kind to other people. I want to think that I've raised them right, to be kind to others. Not to, who they love, that's their business. Anyway, there was a time 5 years ago where this fella here came into existence, the rainbow monster. I thought that was really cool. This book is from 1960, all right? It's 61 years ago, and it's relevant now. For other reasons, I think, than what these fellas intended back then. That green aura from the rainbow creature has turned us into two-dimensional people. Right. That's funny. It is, that's funny. It is funny. We have a Pride Parade here in Denmark once a year. Is it for a week or a month? I can't remember. I don't go. It's not that. Again, I just don't care. I don't need to be on the side going, woo, be gay. You want to be gay, be gay. I don't like the floats. I don't like the music. I don't like the people. I'm not a people's person. That's why I live out here in the country. That's my land, you see. So, and it was getting to the point here in Denmark as well that if you didn't go to the Pride Parade, if you didn't bring your kids to the Pride Parade so they could see how magical it all was, you were a two-dimensional person. Yeah. On me legs again. I've been cleaning bricks all day and cleaning out the horse's shed for shite. Oi! My legs are killing me. So, I just thought this book was magical. This is what comic books can do, right? They can they can just like put their grubby little hands on a situation and just, that's what's magical about pictures and words. Right here, it shows. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful comic book. It's Batman number, I don't have my glasses on, can I see it? 134, 134. 134, it's a 10th century. It's an old book. It's beautiful. This is not a key. This might be the first appearance of the rain. I don't give a shit. Right? This is funny. Because of the times that we live in, it's funny. And people will probably think that I'm an asshole and I should be banned. And again, I don't give a fuck. That's how much I care. Anyway, that's the books that I got. Lots of great stuff. I'm getting more next month. I'm going to get more books. I'm going to get a shipment a month now. Once a month. Yeah, from Stackery. I'm going to try that out. Now, I haven't got the bill from the Danish government yet for the books. It's probably going to be quite expensive. But I've budgeted into this month's spendings. So I'm keen on how Stackery does it. I'm gonna say the box came like pretty mangled. It was like they used it as a football or something. I think when you put the sticker fragile on something, please do not double stack. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, thank you. Even all right. I think when you put that sticker fragile on it, that they'll just go, yeah, sure, buddy. I'll take good care of your stuff. Yeah. Most of this was from my comic shop, except this one here. That was from Comic Link. Yeah. Again, should have bought it raw, but all right, I haven't. Now I haven't. No. Some stuff was from eBay. eBay and my comic shop. Oh, that's from my comic shop. The rest, actually, I think most of it was from eBay. Yeah. It's really cool that, now I can buy like you do. I can buy like a comic on eBay and I search for free shipping as well, because then they send it to Stackery and Stackery just puts it all in a box and ship it to me. So I'm just paying shipping once, and that's great. When I pay shipping here, it's like in the US, it's like $3, $5, $6. Shipment to Denmark, it's like crazy. I paid for. I was on Heritage, the auction site, and I bought. What did I buy? Some pulps. 3 pulps. 3 pulp magazines. I'm just gonna. They sent me a bill for $230 for shipping of the 3 magazines to Denmark. Shipping, $230. Fuck him. That's what I say. Fuck him. I'm never going to use Heritage again. Comic Link is cool. Comic Connect, cool as well, because they will send to the US address. For some reason, Heritage wouldn't. I don't know why. I think I needed to buy 3 items, then I can change address or something like that. Yeah. $230 in shipping. You fucking kidding me? Jesus, that's, you know, this and this was from Book Depository. Put them there. Yeah, shipping is crazy. So Stackery was, I think for the whole box I paid, the cheapest shipping was, they get you as well, right? Because they like do you a favor and put all your stuff together and then ship it to you. Yeah, a little bit expensive, the shipping, but it was cheaper than Heritage. It was like a third of the price and like 10 times the books. Like, it was crazy. Heritage was just, no, that's not okay. So that's it. My legs are going to give in any day now. So, and I need to get some stuff done. So, cheers. Take care. Good to be back. Oh, I'm going to do the weird covers. I'll do it tomorrow. From the Comic Collector Geek. Yeah. 10 weird covers. I don't have that. I'll talk about it tomorrow. You know what? Yeah. I don't have that many books here. I just have like 100 or 200 books here. I have 3,000 or 4,000 books in total, but they're all in storage. So, but I'll pick out 10 weird covers and show you. All right. No problem. Cheers. Bye.